Under the clear Georgia sky, in the heart of downtown Atlanta, sits Grady Stadium. The venue is nothing special. Stone bleachers, a commemorative plaque, broken down practice equipment, a scoreboard, a couple of benches, and paint lines, accommodating many different sports. However, this is what local women's football team, the Atlanta Phoenix, call home.
The Atlanta Phoenix is a women's football team. It's a full contact tackle football team. Is not anything at all like what we get a lot of questions whether or not we're the lingerie team. My girls are fully equipped with standard equipment that you would see that the guys play in the NFL.
The team began playing in 2012 and is part of the Women's Football Alliance, which is comprised of 45 teams around the nation. WFA players are not paid. In fact, it costs them to play football. They pay fees out of pocket and take time away from work and their children, all for the love of the game.
Girls have always wanted to play football. Girls started playing football. Someone just told us one day that we were not supposed to play football. So we were playing football at the ages of 5, 6, 7, and 8 in the backyards with our brothers and our cousins. And you will see us in the parks as well. But then we got to a certain age, somewhere around a 10 or 11 and 12, and someone, whether it was a teacher or a coach or whatever, they denied us the opportunity to play the sport that we had already started loving. We've started when the little boys started playing football. We started playing football with them. Someone just told us that we couldn't play with them anymore.
How you feel? Good. How you feel? Damn good.
You see, this team is just like any other football team you've previously seen. That's a reason why former Vanderbilt star wide receiver Gerald Boone Mitchell accepted the position of head coach. What was some of your peers' reaction when you told them that you're a professional women's football coach?
Oh, they laugh about it. Coach Jarvis, like I said, my head coach at Mill Creek, he's dying to come down here and watch a game. He said, I have got to come see you coach those girls. So they all get tickled when I tell them, when I show them the highlight film, now he'll say, I'll give you this now. They do look professional. I mean, they look good because it's a lot different from what people thought it was. A lot of people think it's kind of the lingerie thing, maybe on steroids a little bit, where everybody's still wearing modified suits. And when they see that it's really football, then they're normally pretty impressed by it.
And because it's really football, unfortunately, there are serious injuries. Atlanta is without defensive end Amanda Lewis. Not only is she a team captain, she was the first Phoenix player ever.
Our first home game is about a month ago. One of my teammates accidentally hit me in the back and my Achilles ruptured. I know I want to come back out here next season, and so I have to better myself and get stronger now and just stay focused.
Running back Marcy Myers is also out for the year with a torn ACL and meniscus.
I'm 6 weeks out of surgery and I'm already past where people are 5 months out. So I had some great surgeon. Emery did my surgery. I actually had the Falcon surgeon. He did my surgery. So everybody's impressed with where I am, and we're just excited to continue to see the progression and things that are going forth.
But the game must go on. The Phoenix are taking on the Dixie Blues out of Jacksonville, Florida. They begin to warm up, preparing for a physical matchup.
So here's the official size of the NFL football used by the likes of Tom Brady and Matt Ryan, but the WFA uses a little bit of a smaller football, which is about the junior size of the NFL. Now, aside from the difference in ball sizes, if you think the rules and regulation of women's football is any different from the men's game, you're wrong, because they play 15-minute quarters and on a 100-yard field.
The game is underway. It's time for these ladies to showcase their skills. With football's physical nature, it's believed that the gridiron is no place for a lady. But the Phoenix players are quick to shut down that stereotype and any limited thinking about women's football.
I wear my lashes, we wear our nails, we're still women, we just play a man's sport.
As you can see, I'm very feminine, but I will lay you out with no problem.
I don't like to say that it's a man's sport. It's just a sport that anybody can play once you learn how to correctly play it.
We leave everything on the field. You know, it's not about the money for us, of course, because we don't get paid. So we're out here leaving everything on the field.
And I just don't like it when a person says, oh, well, you can't play football. You know, especially when a man says you can't play football and I can play football. You have a baby, and then you tell me how that's going to work.
These women can indeed play football, and they have a loyal fan base who enjoys cheering them on.
If every time I'm at a sporting event, you can expect the show. That's all I'm gonna say. You can expect the show. Let's go, Phoenix! Phoenix! There we go.
The Phoenix run away with a 44-13 victory. However, the players and coaches of both teams understand that it's bigger than wins and losses. It's about strengthening a community around a common goal to build the brand of women's football. It's why opposing teams huddle together at the end of a game.
We do it strictly for the love, and that one day we're going to grow this thing to put the W in front of the NFL because it's deserving. It's deserving.
Women's football on 3. 1, 2, 3.
David Schiele, Primetime Sports.